Hello and welcome to this Microsoft Azure for IT Pros session. My name is Gareth Jones. I'm a Microsoft Certified Trainer and I'm also one of the UK regional leads under the Microsoft Certified Trainer program, and I'm also a data center specialist and consultant. I've been working with Azure, System Center and Office 365, and they're my primary kind of disciplines now under the Microsoft stack, and I've spent about 16 years in data centers. I've worked for organisations such as the Ministry of Defence, Stereo Consortium, or Stereo part of the Atlas Consortium, Dell, and HP, which used to be EDS. And my blog's there, which you probably already know as you've been on it to watch this video, GarethJones294.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at GarethJones294. So what are we actually going to cover in these sessions? So one of the main reasons for me producing this series of videos is when I first started to learn Azure, I found it really difficult to find something that related real world, how I want to learn Azure. It was all very disparate, and I wanted to see how it actually all got bolted together. So that's why I've put this series together for you. So the first module is we're going to have an introduction into Azure, what Azure is, what we can do with it. Then we're going to look at two different versions of infrastructure as a service, IaaS. We've got IaaS v1, which is the classic version, which a lot of you I'm sure have been using. If not, it's where you kind of, if you logged into the manage.windowsazure.com today, that's where we'd eventually use version 1. And version 2, IaaS with Azure Resource Groups and Azure Resource Management has been out a serious amount of time, but is now really starting to see traction. We'll see some of the advantages of using v2 over v1. Then in Module 4, we'll look at Azure Backup and Recovery and how we can back up our virtual machines into Azure, not only using kind of the default client, but integrating it with things like Microsoft System Center Data Protection Manager. Then we're going to look at Azure-based management and automation. And then we'll look at remote app in this series, and then possibly in the future I'll look at platform as a service, SQL stuff, and websites. We'll look at things like content delivery network or networks and media services, how we can put our kind of let's say YouTube into Azure. And then we'll look at implementing Azure AD. Now, I've already kind of covered that in my Office 365 videos, but we'll probably take it a step further with integration into things like the applications and kind of single sign-on that we can do with Azure. There's related courses to this. If you want to do the Microsoft official courses, there is M10979 with Microsoft Azure Essentials, and then we've got 20532, which is developing Microsoft Azure Essentials, developing Azure Solutions. And there's also another course, 20533, which is implementing Azure Solutions, very much similar to what we're going to go through in this session. And you can find a Microsoft Learning Partner wherever you're located in the world at microsoft.com/learning. So if you want to get certified in Azure, there are 3 exams to take. The first exam is 7532, developing Microsoft Azure Solutions. The second exam is 533, implementing Microsoft Azure Infrastructure Solutions, and then finally 534 or 7534, architecting Microsoft Azure Solutions, and that will give you then the Microsoft Certified Solutions Developer, which is Azure Solutions Architect. So as I go through these sessions, what about labs? Well, you can sign up for a trial subscription for Azure and follow me through these videos if you want to. You can use your current subscription as long as it is not being used in a production environment. You may have multiple subscriptions associated with one account. If you do, then make sure anything you do or anything you follow me doing inside of these sessions, ensure that it's not on your live production subscription. Okay, so to sign up for a trial, you have to enter your credit card details, but you won't be billed unless you turn off or turn on being billed, and I can show you that, and I'll put a blog about how to do that. Okay, so let's show you how to just quickly sign up for a subscription. So I've just opened up Internet Explorer, I'm going to Bing, let's go and just type in Azure trial. And you can see we can sign up for an Azure free trial. Just click try now and just follow this series of questions, and obviously fill in all the details that you require. I've already got a subscription signed up. So feel free to sign up. You'll get 30 days free, £120, I think it is. Was it $120, £60 that you'll get, or £65 available to use for 30 days, like I said. Okay, so let's carry on with Module 1, Introduction to Azure.